Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you? Hello everyone, welcome again to the channel. Doing what we love doing all day, every day. Alright, it's on Thursday, and I don't know why my chat ain't loading, but it's been a great day with two losses for the first time during the week, and yeah, I guess it's a learning phase all day, all every day, all day, and from my chart, I guess you can see the losses, my stop losses were hit, and yeah, that's for the two trades, because I usually take two trades per day, and as you can see, one was taken out at around this time 9:18, and the other around 10:39. Okay, so let's get cracking and understand how did I read price, how did I take these losses, and why did I get it wrong, and where can we rectify it. So go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame and observe what I had observed. Okay, what I'd observed is I wanted to see price to trace onto this gray zone. I guess we will go lower and see what I had anticipated there. And yeah, the 4 hour chart. This is the 4 hour chart. And what can we see? I saw London did this retracement lower. This retracement was yesterday's. We saw London retrace lower, and where did I wanted to see a retracement higher? I'd seen this fair value gap around the zone. You can see it there. These candles low and these candles high. Okay, we had this fair value gap around this zone. Let me make it larger so that you can observe this candles low and also this candles high. We had that fair value gap there. So I saw this candle to trace into, and what did I see? I saw this order block here, this 4 hour order block. Okay, that was paired also with a breaker, this high low higher high. Okay, so this up close candle also acted as a breaker. So from the low to the high was a breaker, also paired with this order block. So retracing back to the to 1 hour time frame, what I saw was these clear. I saw these sell side liquidities here. Okay, that let's go back to the 15 so that everything might be clear why I did take the trade. Okay, so here I had seen before. I guess I wasn't patient enough today, and what happened is you can see this liquidity below this low was cleared here. So inside this order block, I've already seen some sell side liquidity being grabbed. Okay, this low's liquidity has been grabbed, and this low failed to clear this low, and we had experienced a market structure shift that created with it these fair value gap. So I wanted this to be an inversion fair value gap, whereby I could have targeted the 4 hour fair value gap. I guess you can remember it, and these liquidities. Okay, and these liquidities, that was to be my target. So by the way, I avoid price go higher, and during the news price, I wanted to see it trace lower into our zone, put us into a trade, because I had placed a buy limit around this zone. Yeah, and also my stop loss was at this order block. Okay, you can see this down close candle in this bullish leg. So here I guess you can see at the low of this OB was my my stop loss, but you can see the market rallied lower, tapped us in and rallied lower and took us out. Okay, and as I was watching these, I thought this was to come and clear these sell side liquidities below here, which were relatively equal, as we can see. Okay, so these were relatively equal, so the market really lower cleared it. And also observing this zone, uh I saw how price was acting inside this 4 hour order block. You can see how the candles were closing at the low, rallied higher, also rallied lower, closed. So the market consolidated in this zone. So also I didn't follow my rules on my second entry because I usually enter my trades on the 15 minutes time frame. But this time round, I don't know whether greed took part of me. So I I went to the lower time frame, the 5 minutes time frame, because maybe I was impulsive. I didn't want to miss a trade. Okay, so what happened? I saw these retracement higher above these. This 4 hour order block, the gray zone, and also the 15-minute zone. I guess you can see this 15 minutes inversion fair value gap there. So in the 5 minutes time frame, what I saw is I saw this candle close above, this candle close above, and then we had this retracement lower. I wanted to see price retrace to discount levels, okay, to discount level here, then rally higher. So it did that. It retraced to discount, and I guess I dropped to the 3 minutes chart. Let's see. Let's wait for it to load. Yeah, over here. So I saw this retracement lower. The bodies were respecting this OB, and immediately I saw this candle close above the 15 minutes inversion value gap. That's where I did enter my trade, targeting the previous high, which is this high. I guess you can see this high. That was my target, but fortunately, immediately I did enter my trade. The opposite, I was taken out with one candle, as you can see here. The market rallied lower, took me out, and also continued lower. So that's how I'd anticipated, or that's how I did read my price. So I will clear everything around the zone, so that we might see where we did go wrong. So before then, guess I can stop the video so that I may take some screenshots, so that I'll also analyze it for my journal, because I usually analyze it on my charts. Then I just go post the screenshot in my journal. So before then, I'll have to pause it. Then I guess we'll continue. So be in touch. Yeah. So let me pause. Yeah. Let's now continue. So I want to clear everything over here so that we may see what really happened, where did I get this wrong, and where could we how can I read this kind of price action next time. So back to the higher time frame, the 4 hour chart, and maybe the daily, because I found nothing on the daily time frame as I was watching price. So go back to the daily time frame. Yeah, price had already retraced to our zone. Okay, maybe why I did get it wrong is that already let me go back to the everyone's saying that, hey, 96% of traders fail. And I think the firms being like kind of like showcasing that data kind of confirms that belief. Yeah, I've seen it. So where I did get it wrong is from the monthly time frame. What we can see is generally we are bearish. Okay, for yeah, the general trend is bearish, and our draw on liquidity is this monthly fair value gap. Okay, but the market for us to sell, we sell in premium levels, so we cannot sell in discount. So the market had retraced to premium levels. Okay, and it has already tapped into these daily fair value gap, as you can spot here, rallied higher. Okay, and then also it has already tapped inside this breaker. Okay, this high low higher high. Okay, so we have this breaker whereby we I want to see or we from before I wanted to see price close below the constant encroachment, right, of this breaker. So currently, as you can see, we are around the constant encroachment of that, because this monthly candle has not yet closed, remaining with 1 hour before it closes. Okay, yeah, before this month ends. So an hour remaining before we go for December, right? So yeah, I'm anticipating to see it close below the constant encroachment. Then the next month, I'll be fully bearish, right? So maybe this is where I got my. I didn't really look into, because I didn't look into this monthly time frame, because we are already in premium level and we want now from this zone we can sell. And the PDRA that was in this the weekly time frame is this weekly inversion fair value gap. We had already tapped into it, and now we should be expecting um, a retracement lower, and to which level also this. So I made a mistake of not really observing the higher time frame. So here we had this fair value gap, which was to be a target, but it will be a target for tomorrow on Friday. So I'm anticipating to see this week I retrace into this weekly uh, fair value gap. We label it there. So weekly fair value gap. Yeah, this was to be a draw. So if I could have watched the higher time frame, maybe the weekly, not starting with the 4 hour, then I could have gotten a draw on liquidity and also a clear buyers, because on the daily I didn't see any buyers, because there was not fair value gap, because I know from external liquidity we go to internal liquidity, and using this price leg from this low to this high, I only observed the 4 hour order block that was to be a zone of retracement higher, but the mistake is I didn't observe the higher time frame from the weekly, so that I could have had this weekly draw on liquidity to be to draw my buyers for today, my bearish buyers for today. So yeah, this is to be our also drawn liquidity also tomorrow, because in 1 hour 1 hour time, which I'll see today's candle close really heavy. Okay, yeah, and maybe tomorrow a retracement, and then we go into these weekly fair value gap. So also in the 4 hour, what we can see is from the weekly, from this external range liquidity, we had this grab of liquidity, then the market retraced lower, retraced lower with everything balanced, as you can see. Then these up close candles, then a large retracement lower with a fair value gap left there. So yeah, also this external liquidity will be a target, and from here we can expect a retracement higher. We can expect a retracement higher to that maybe 4 hour fair value gap, because we sell if we see a retracement or a confirmation for bullishness. This will be a target from which we can be expecting sell to enter for sell. So this is the 4 hour fair value gap. Yeah, if this liquidity is grabbed and we see a retracement, this will be a zone to watch for sales. Yeah, so I did get it wrong today. My buyers read all my price action rule in the morning, uh, not reading the higher time frame from the monthly and also the weekly, and that was my mistake for today. And all day, every day, it's a learning phase. We learn from the mistake, and yeah, it was a nice day to learn from. Nice losses, but from which we'll draw our lessons and ensure that we don't repeat that. So thank you for watching this video, and please like and subscribe to the channel so that we get to learn all day every day. 2 losses for the day, the prices that we pay, yeah, and we learn all day every day. So thank you for watching this video. Until next time, bye bye.